Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Manoj Vaibhav Gems and Jewellers Limited Q4 FY'25 earnings conference call. We have with us today from the management Mr. Rakal Gontla, COO, Mr. P.R.N.V. Prasada Rao, General Manager, Finance and Accounts of the company, Mr. Bandari Shiva Krishna, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, Mr. P.S. Rao, Practicing Company Secretary and Secretarial Auditors of the company, Mr. Gandhi Vittal, Practicing Chartered Accountant, Ms. Palak Agarwal from 28 Consulting as moderator. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Rakal Gontla, COO from Manoj Vaibhav Gems and Jewellers Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rakal Gontla, COO of Manoj Vaibhav Gems and Jewellers Limited. So I would welcome all of you for the Q4 FY'25 earnings call. I would just want to give a brief update about the company, and after that we'll be taking up on the Q&A session. So this year has been a great journey. So when it comes to our showrooms, we have increased 6 more showrooms in the last year. So our entire showroom count has been 21 showrooms from last year. So we have increased in average billing values, and we have increased the showroom presence in Andhra and Telangana. So we have increased the presence majority in tier 2 and 3. We have been growing stronger in these areas, as we have explained in like last calls and other investor meets that, we have been strongly working on expansion in tier 2 and 3. And we are actively looking towards it, and we'll be looking in the same direction, and we'll try delivering the best to the company. And first of all, I would like to thank all the investors, customers, stakeholders, employees who has been of a great support for the entire last year. I'll just hand over the call to Mr. Ram Prasad, so he'll give you details about the financials, and after that we'll take on the Q&A. Thank you.
Good morning, all. This is Ram Prasad, General Manager, Finance and Accounts. On behalf of the company, good morning, everyone. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the earnings call for the January to March quarter, Q4 of the financial year 24-25. As seen in the previous quarter, gold price remained volatile throughout the Q4 and continued their upward trajectory. Despite this challenging environment, the company has delivered a resilient and strong performance. Here is a summary of our key financial highlights. I'm delivering YOY QOQ and YOY AG basis. This YOY quarterly turnover of the quarter is 705.10 crore and reflecting a 29.0% increase. Towards the EBITDA, it is 45.62 crores, reflecting a 24.3% increase. And PBT, this is 36.17 crores, and the growth is 29%. And comes to the PAT, it is 26.75 crore with a increase of 30.1%. Now, QOQ basis, turnover is 705.10 and increase is 41.7%. And EBITDA is concerned 45.62 and achieved growth is 21.6%. And PBT is 36.17%, making a growth of 25.7%. Whereas the PAT concerned, it is 26.75 and the increase is 6%. Year-on-year basis, the turnover is 2,384.02 crores and total increase is 10.9%. And EBITDA is concerned, it is 9.5% increase. And PBT is concerned, it is 129.66 crores with a growth of 19.3%. And PAT is concerned, it is 100 touch point and registered a 24.1% increase. We would like to highlight that this is the second investor conference call being conducted by the company, and the management is pleased to be addressing you directly. We kindly request that all the questions and discussions during the call be forward-looking in nature. With that, I now open the floor for questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Our first question comes from the line of Manan Shah from Moneybee Investment Advisors. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir. Thank you for the opportunity and congratulations for a great set of numbers. Sir, in this quarter, we saw a fantastic growth for this quarter. What led to such a great growth during the quarter, if you can highlight on a sequential basis as well as on a Y-on-Y basis?
Good morning, Mr. Mananji. Thanks for the question. One major thing is, we had like a lot of good auspicious days and events which has come in Q4 that has really helped us. In majority, we, generally jewelry business, it completely drives on the basis of auspicious days and the muhurtams, especially in South. We had a great set of dates and numbers there. That has been one thing. And second thing is, yes, when there are few stores which we opened like last year, they also added up to these numbers. And there are like few more stores which we opened in fag end of the year. Those numbers and those positive thing we will be looking at the next year. These two, one of the major reasons are like definitely these two have been major reasons why we can see a good numbers there.
Got it. And then if I come to the gross margins now, despite having these auspicious days which led to such a high sales, why did we see a dip in the gross margins sequentially as well as on a Y-on-Y basis?
One thing is, because the gold prices have gone so high, the general walk-ins or the window shoppers, we definitely see some kind of decline in them. What we try doing is we try offering some better discounts for better walk-ins and better sales. When there is a sudden increase in gold price, it's kind of a shock to anybody who has been waiting to invest for one or other occasion. These are the things where we need to like offer this extra discounts and schemes where we get good numbers. Definitely we see a dip in that.
Okay. Now since the gold price are, more or less settled in a range, do you see the need to continue offering these discounts to, drive footfalls to your stores? Or do you think now customers have, more or less settled with this increased prices and then you can again go back to your better gross margins?
See, as of now, if it just remains at least for 6-7 months, then, customers, on the outsiders, they get used to this numbers psychologically and they'll be ready to accept. But if we see any ups and downs suddenly, probably again, we need to offer something which tempts them to come to showroom and, which, it's more of a diversion for them. Like, even the prices are increased, but they're getting prices at a better discount. Depending on situation, we would definitely take a call.
Okay. And my last question is, what is the store opening plan for the coming year? And so there are other major cities in Andhra Pradesh as well, like Vijayawada, Nellore, Guntur, where our presence is relatively low. And maybe Vijayawada is a city which can maybe, absorb or the stores similar to V Square. So what is the plan for the coming year? Thanks.
This year we have intended to open. We have been doing silver jewelry pretty decent with our existing showrooms, 6-7 showrooms. We will diverse, as last time we mentioned that we want to put in standalone stores where we have good margins and good, all the walk-ins for silver, good demand for silver jewelry. We have planned to open close to 10 showrooms. In that 5 to 6, we have finalized on the locations and all the agreements are in place. We'll be letting you know the exact locations in next few days or months, depending on whichever, because there are few, at least 3-4 showrooms we are in the stage of interiors and the other stuff is going on. That has come. And when it comes to complete gold jewelry, this year we are planning to open one Visesha. As you know, we being something called as Vishesha jewelry for tier 1 cities or little HNI or premium jewelry. So we are planning to open a 6,000 plus ultra premium showroom in Visakhapatnam. That we have kind of finalized even on that. So these two have been a major updates as of now. So eventually when we get other opportunities, because we are exploring a couple of other options, it could be franchise or anything. Once we get, we'll definitely let you know in the next call.
Understood. And anything on Vijayawada and other, cities where the population size is large enough?
Correct. So Vijayawada also we are exploring. Initially, we are actually, we signed one for the good premium silver jewelry showroom there. So we couldn't get a good location for the exact gold jewelry. So we thought, okay, let's start with silver jewelry, start the presence, and eventually, depending on time and location, we would definitely look Vijayawada as also one option for Vishesha. So we are exploring this Visesh option first with Vizag because it will be one of a kind with different kind of experience, because people or customers who have been spending more than 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, they wouldn't want to come just to a regular gold jewelry showroom. So we are trying to give a different experience. We are trying to create something, a concept kind of jewelry for them. There's a lot of R&D is going there. So probably next few months we'll keep the showroom rolling out. We have all the things and there. So I think we are in the stage of interiors even for the Vishesha showroom. We'll keep you posted on the other showrooms once we finalize.
Thank you. I'll get back in the queue. And all the best for the coming year.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Yash Dantewadia from Dante Equity. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Congratulations on the good set of numbers. You were just telling us about your expansion plans, right? Could I know the OPEX cost that is going to go into this year? What have you budgeted in this year in terms of, I'm not talking about inventory, I'm just talking about opening the showrooms. Inventory is fine. I want to know how much you're going to be spending this year. And can you repeat the number of showrooms you'll be opening this year again?
So we have intent to open close to 10 silver jewelry showrooms. In that 5 to 6 we have already finalized. Remaining 4 we are looking out for options and places. And when it comes to the operational cost, Vitlika, you want to just put the numbers in there?
The average, the average cost for the setting up a store will be anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000 per square feet.
Okay. And what size are these silver jewelry stores?
Average 2,000, around 2,000, 2,500 depending on area, but around 2,000 would be minimum. It can go up to 3,000 also.
Yeah. Also, so 10. You said 8 to 10 silver jewelry stores. How many gold jewelry stores?
So as of now, one we are doing a premium one. Vishesha is what we are doing. One, it's like a little bigger in size and bigger with quantity and.
What is the size?
So 6,000 plus square feet it will be.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, the other stores that you've opened recently have been somewhere around 2,500 square feet, right?
Yes, 2,000, 2,500.
Yeah. So this is 6,000 square feet, and this will be opening by when?
By September we are targeting.
And could you also tell me the OPEX cost here? I'm not talking about inventory, ex-inventory. What is the cost of opening the store?
So this will cost around 8,000 to 9,000 per square feet.
Okay. And 8,000, this also includes the rent?
No. It's just
Purely capex.
Capex.
Oh, okay. And one last question. What growth are you factoring in for this financial year in terms of top line? Bottom line, I'm pretty sure you guys won't be able to predict exactly because it depends on the gold prices. But do you have any top line sales growth targets this year?
Not sure if I can put across. Vitlika, you want to just comment on the guidance on the percentage side?
We are confident of continuing the same growth, whatever has been registered with annualized figures.
That was, I think the top line growth last year was around 15 odd%, right?
No, it is 10.9%. I mean, that same growth can be continued apart from the annualizing the stores open during the year.
Right. Okay, I'll come back in the queue. I have a couple more questions. I'll come back in the queue. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Piyush Banga with Vijit Global Securities Limited. Please go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and congratulations for the numbers. My question is, what is the same-store sales growth of the pre-IPO stores in FY'25? And please bifurcate that in flagship stores and non-flagship stores. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah. One second.
Yes. This is 6.65% growth on year-on-year basis, sir.
Yes. That's what given in the presentation.
Yes.
Yes, I want the bifurcation of it, of pre-IPO stores, and among that, flagship stores and non-flagship stores.
Yes. In the last year, Rajam and Mancherial, these two stores are opened. In 24, 25, 6 stores. We excluded both the IPO stores. So now the compared figure is 6.65, including flagship stores. Now you want to know the exclusively these store. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. That is 2%, sir.
2% for the Rajam and Mancherial ones.
No. That is a flagship store.
Okay, got it. My second question is, how long does it take a store to get mature, like in number of years?
Mitligaru, can you just put the numbers in it?
It will be around 2 years.
2 years. And how many stores do we have those who are older than 2 years right now?
Apart from this IPO stores, 8. Apart from that, all are more than 2 years only.
Okay. Got it. Okay, I'll come back in a queue again. I have a couple of questions.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Naitik from NV Alpha Fund. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for taking my question. So my first question is if you could give me the revenue which we have done from the flagship store in Vizag for the quarter and for the full year.
On an annual basis, it is 1,217 crore in the 24-25, and in the 20-24, it is 1,195 crore.
Sorry, for 25, it is 1,200 crores, you said?
Yes, 1,217 crore. And 20-24, it is 1,195 crore.
Okay. Got it. So my second question is, what was the mix of what was the studded ratio for the year?
Pardon, sir?
Studded ratio.
That we will address separately, sir.
Okay. And so my last question is, if you could give the absolute amount of capex that we have in our minds for the full year, that would be helpful. For 26.
For 26, you mean this is silver store and this is store?
Yeah.
So, for example, if we are doing depending on size, 1.5 crore if we take on an average for a silver jewelry or taking the smaller size, if 10 showrooms we are looking, 15, 18 crores is what we will be looking. And along with Visesha, it will be 21, 22 crores.
Okay, got it, sir. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Utsav from ICH. Please go ahead.
Hi, good morning, sir. Congratulations on the great set of numbers. I'd like to ask the stores that you opened in last March, what kind of growth have you gotten over there? Hello. I'm audible?
Hello?
Yes,
With-
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm audible? Yeah, I just wanted to ask what kind of growth have we got on the stores that we opened in last March? Did we open 3 stores over there?
Yes. Compulsory. Yeah, that number, sir.
Sir, I'm not able to see him properly, sir.
Sorry?
So they're asking, Rajam, I think the last 2 showrooms, which was opened in previous year, those turnovers is what they're asking
Yeah, what
Yes.
kind of growth have we gotten? Yeah,
for 1 year.
correct.
Sir, it is around 45 crores, sir.
And
For
what
the
kind of
Rajam,
growth are we expecting, sir?
it's normal growth of 10% within agent, sir.
Okay, sir. My next question I'd like to ask regarding, does the management plan to give any dividends, sir? Because we are earning good, decent profits. Any dividend to shareholders will also be good, sir.
So we are actually working out, probably our secretarial team, they are helping us to work out. We'll definitely get back once we fix on the policies.
Okay. And one more thing, the Visakhapatnam store that you're planning to open in September,
Correct.
what kind of revenue potential are we targeting over there?
So, like, we are trying to at least do around 200 crores, at least 150 to 200 crores minimum would be the first year target is what we are planning.
Okay. And we plan to reach around 1,200 crores going ahead, approximately the Vizag, so in the near future.
No, so eventually, I mean, from 200 to 1,200, probably at 1 year it won't be, possible. But yeah, definitely there is good scope because Visakhapatnam is growing. A lot of infrastructure development is happening. That's why we have taken a call. We have to cater to different kind of customers in a different way. But we would want to start with this, and we would want to give a good growth even to the showroom as well.
Okay. And one last question, sir. The balance stores that you're opening up, I see, so the silver ones, the silver showrooms, the smaller one, what are we targeting over there per year on revenue basis, like any target we have?
With regard to numbers, can you just give on the silver showrooms, Sunny?
Yeah, for one showroom, like 15 crores, 30 crores, approximately how much are you targeting over there?
See, for a silver store, we are targeting at the inventory ratio of approximately 1.25 to 1.5. And the margins are, it will be around 25 to in between 25 to 30%.
25 to 30%.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Arpit Tapadia from IGE Family Office. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the opportunity and congratulations on the good set of numbers. My first question is, can you please provide a breakup between same-store sales growth and new store growth during the year?
That we can share separately, sir. It is not possible to give the data in the call now.
Okay. My second question is, can you please provide a breakup of inventory between gold, silver, and others?
The total.
You wanted in the terms of sale, is it, sir?
Stock is asking, sir.
No.
90% around is gold.
No. It is in terms of sale is what. Can you please repeat your question?
You are having around 1,300 crores of inventory. So I was asking to provide you the breakup of the same between gold, silver, and others.
Okay.
Around 90% is the gold, sir.
Okay.
And
another 5-6%, 7% would be diamonds and stones, and 2-3% would be other silver.
Got it. Okay. Best of luck for the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question comes from the line of Gaurav Agrawal from 9-1 Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thank you for the opportunity and congratulations on good numbers.
Sir, on your gold stores, and in the catchment area where you
Sorry
operate.
to interrupt you, sir. Mr. Gaurav, may we request that you use your handset, so your audio is slightly muffled, sir.
Okay, I'll use the handset.
Yes, please, sir. Thank you.
Is it better now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, sir, I was asking, in the catchment area where you operate, and your customers who come to your stores, what are the other options these customers have? Indirectly, like whom do you compete with? Is it like the national chains like Malabar, Ganesh, etc.? Or is it the local unorganized shops in your catchment area, where you're trying to gain market share from?
So, in like the little larger cities, tier 2 and all, yeah, we have all the national players. The other places where we have like 3 and 4, there are 4, 5 showrooms where, as of now, there is no pan-India national player. But yes, we do have competition with unorganized players. So yeah, again, depending on the area, we do compete with national players as well as unorganized players, the local players.
But sir, what is your, value proposition for a customer? Like if somebody has option to go to Tanishq or Malabar, or somebody comes to you, what do you compete on? Do you have a lower making charges, same designs, or different designs, local designs? What exactly is your value proposition for a customer who comes to your showroom?
So at least to the new showrooms where we have opened or the tier 3 and 4, so we try getting into those showrooms before some national player is there in that place, or given a chance. Most of the time, there's like no national players. The direct competition would be the local players. So what we try doing is, in first 1-2 years, we try developing the trust and brand over there, so that the loyalty and the relationship with company and the customer, it will be increasing in those first 2 or 3 years. Eventually, when somebody comes, yes, we will have a competition. So that's where this, first comer advantage helps us to give a better platform for us to connect, because they've been there in the same place before somebody comes in. And second thing, yes, we have been known for designs. So like people, if there are competitors next to us, probably one definitely a USP what we would definitely sit on as a strength is, yes, designs have been a major strength. We try, doing a lot of customization. We try doing a lot of customer service and for the people. So that's why one of the reasons why we definitely feel people do come to us, even though there are bigger players around us and national players there.
Okay. But in your gold, you are primarily a gold player, right? If my understanding is correct. And so most of your designs, you design in-house, or you rely on other people who are manufacturers for even bigger national players? So you source gold designs also from them, from outside manufacturers?
Now, what we do is we try curating. We don't have any in-house manufacturing, but we have a curation team, where we exactly curate what each and every showroom wants. Rather than, we picking up a lump sum thing for a company level, we try keeping customer base of each and every showroom. That manager gets to, give a lot of feedback, and we try to improvise depending on our previous sale, what's the feedback. So we curate a lot of stuff and we give it to those job workers or manufacturers. So they do whatever designs we have asked for, they try, keeping it for ourselves. Even though it's a plain gold jewelry, there's a lot of intricacy and a lot of design work involved in that. So yeah, we try taking that kind of, minute thing into consideration, and we try getting those designs out from them.
And the pricing in terms of making charges on a like-to-like basis, let's say a decently complicated jewelry, how much making charges would you be charging versus in your tier 1, tier 2 competitors, Ganesh, etc., Malabar? So what is your making charges versus theirs?
So again, we range somewhere from around, we start somewhere from 8, 7, 8, 9. Again, it goes up to 25 depending on different jewelries. So again, because we are like starting from 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, like a lot of options, lot of items. So there is no exact number what we do. And I'm sure, the other players also have the same different ranges. So, but yeah, when it comes to
pricing, you would say broadly it is similar to what these guys, national players would have. Broadly, like maybe.
Yeah, we might come on the same bracket, but what extra discount you offer, what extra service, what extra design is what completely differs. So because when the sitting comes in, depending on the customer, we try doing the other discounting part, schemes part, and we help them to close the transaction there.
Got it. And lastly, sir, if I could, if you can, give us store level economics for your silver stores versus the gold stores, which are of 2,500 square feet. So silver store, we are just starting now. We don't have any silver store till date, right? It is the first thing we are doing.
Correct. So this will be our first thing.
Okay. So what is the economics at the store level, silver versus gold?
Yeah. You want to just go ahead and.
With respect to silver versus gold, the margins are high at silver jewelry level. Even though the GP around 12 to 13% in case of gold jewelry, it will be around 25 to 30% in case of silver jewelry.
Okay, and sir, overall capex like for silver and gold, including inventory, would be how much?
Of course, for a gold jewelry, the inventory. Sorry. Hello.
Please carry on.
Yeah, for silver jewelry, the investment will be around 75 kgs per store approximately, and it taken a 2,500 silver, per store. And as well as the gold is concerned, it will be around 35 to 40 based on the location.
35 to 40 kg you said, right?
Yes, that's 35 to 40 kgs.
Okay. And sir, EBITDA margin? Gross margin you gave, EBITDA?
So the same will be translated. Because the interest and all will be as a percentage basis, manpower and all will be the same. But in case of silver jewelry, there will be a higher allocation for the advertisement.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to understand. EBITDA level, let's say you do 100 rupees sale for both. At EBITDA level, how much will you come to?
Yeah, it will be when compared to EBITDA level, it will be more than 30 to 40% higher than the gold for the silver jewelry.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Manan Shah from Moneybee Investment Advisors. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the follow-up. Sir, can you also share for Vishesha, what sort of gross margins do you think we can make, and what sort of inventory turns or throughput are you targeting over there?
In terms of Vishesha, we can equate with Polki and Polki jewelry, which will at the margin of around 18%.
Okay, so it will be much higher than what we are doing at the company level.
Yes. At regular, it will be higher than the regular.
And what sort of inventory turns do you think you can achieve in these stores?
We are targeting at 2 players in a coming 2.5 years.
Okay. 2 times in 2 to 2.5 years.
Yes. Initially, we are targeting at 1.5 in the first year of operation.
Understood. Sir, and then on the new stores that we've opened, we were targeting to achieve anywhere between 30 to 40 crores of sales in the first year. So, have we achieved these numbers on most of these stores, or any color you can give on that? And then from here on, once a store matures over a 2 to 3 year period, what sort of sales can these individual stores achieve?
Yeah, for a given example, Rajam, which opened at 20th March 24, we already picked up 45.59 crores for this 24-25. And another one which we opened at Palasa. Of course, no, it's only that is the full year. And another one is Mancheriala. We clocked around 20 crores for that year.
20 crores was for how many months of operation?
12 months. This Mancheriala Rajam opened in the last leg of March 24. That is Mancheriala 24th March and Rajaman 20th March.
Okay. So you are saying Rajaman will perform much better than Mancheriala?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. And once these store matures over, say, 2 to 3 year period, can these stores achieve anywhere between 60 to 100 crores of sales?
It is very positive and optimistic number, but the sale growth is it will be carried over in our year around 10%. We cannot achieve, from 30 to 40 crores to 100 crores in a year or two.
No, I'm asking over a 3 to 5 year period, sir.
That's what I'm saying. See, if I achieve 40 crores, we may target it of 15% growth. But it cannot be in a 15% growth means another 40-45%. That means quantity comes to around 55-60, not 100 crores.
Right. Great. Understood. Sir, then for the coming year, how are the wedding dates and auspicious dates spread out throughout the year, and what sort of success you are seeing in April? Because I believe April also had a lot of wedding dates. So what has been the traction for April, and even May has completed. So. And again, you mentioned that you are looking forward to a 10% sort of a growth this year, but I believe just the new stores that you've opened, that itself will give you anywhere between 7 to 10% of growth, and whatever SSG or you're not building in any SSG for the current year.
No. Our target is through annualized SSG is 10.5, 9%, 11%. We are targeting at 12% at least, because the most of the 6 stores, out of the 6 stores, 3 stores opened in the March only. That is the Palaka 9th March, Salur and 12th March, and Narsipatnam 30th March.
Okay.
We are talking about annualized growth only, not absolute growth.
Okay, understood. And sir, on the for the coming season, how are the wedding dates and the auspicious dates spread out throughout the year, and the traction that you've seen in April, May, because I believe April was also, a lot of wedding dates were there in April as well.
Well, yes, sir. Definitely we do have good dates again, and we had few dates in April. We had good dates in the month of August. July ending August is again a good 1.5, 2 months good dates. Again, we have it spread out in somewhere December 15th till Jan. So these 3 blocks is what we are seeing. So we're just hoping the price stays same so that we'll be able to get better numbers. So we're just waiting for that environment. That's it. But right. Yes, eventually as a company we'll be doing good numbers. That's been a target. We'll be performing for sure.
Right. And then are you seeing customers preponing their purchases, given the gold price right now is stable, so that we can they are trying to prepone their purchases, or are the customers expecting a fall in price and trying to postpone their purchases? Just some on the color on the sentiment. What is the customer sentiment, since you must be interacting with them on a daily basis?
So generally, customers, they won't have that kind of prediction or that kind of analysis with them, because they'll be busy with their own thing. So, but only thing is, when the time comes when they want to buy in that 1 month or 1.5, 2 months before, or the second thing is depending on their financial when they will be able to arrange. During that season, they would just take call if it is too expensive. Probably when it comes to gold price, they'll just wait for some time. Or the second thing is they'll just buy what exactly they require rather than picking up as a luxury shopping.
Okay, understood. Thanks. I'll get back in the queue.
Yes.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Yash Dantewadia with Dante Equity. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. You said your silver inventory will be 75 kilos per store, or was that number right?
Yes, that's 75. Again, if this little larger store, we'll go up to 100, but yeah, on an average 75, 80 would be ideal.
Yeah, and you said 35 to 40% EBITDA margins. Was that right again? And inventory turnover, you're expecting in silver to be 1.2.
No, the margins for the silver jewelry we said around 25 to 30%.
Okay, 25 to 30%. And in what inventory turnover are you expecting in the silver jewelry stores?
In the initially it's 1.5, and we'll scale up in a span of 3 years to 2.5.
Also, I just want to understand from you guys the rationale of getting into silver jewelry. Why have we got into silver jewelry? Is it because gold has become expensive, or is it because you're expecting silver jewelry to do very, very well, or you're getting that kind of inquiries on silver jewelry? And also, what's the competition landscape of wherever your new silver jewelry shops are coming through, stores are coming through? What is the competition landscape for silver jewelry in that particular area? If you can elaborate on these things.
So yeah, when it comes to business point of view, sir, definitely we have seen a very good response for silver jewelry in past 2-3 years, where we tested with few exhibitions and few pieces with our existing showrooms and all. The reason is like one, definitely as you mentioned, as gold prices are going up, so probably the bridal jewelry or the bridegroom or their parents or the first circle definitely will buy gold. The second circle who eventually they don't want to spend for their cousin's wedding, all of them are looking into silver jewelry because the workmanship and the finishing and all, it will be like exactly like gold jewelry. It will be very even hard to make out for people. So yeah, there's been a very steady increase for the demand in silver jewelry. So we would want to tap those kind of customers who are not ready to pick up gold jewelry. So the existing competitors, we have, most of the players, they are having their own in-house silver jewelry. So we'd want to eventually spread like a good chain of showrooms in Andhra, Telangana, eventually spread that thing to Karnataka. So yeah, so we would want to expand in silver jewelry because there's been a good demand and good inquiries also.
Right. And what about other precious metals like platinum? What about because silver and platinum I've generally seen they go together, right? Like I've seen a lot of platinum selling in silver jewelry stores for high-end customers in silver jewelry stores.
So platinum mixed with silver jewelry will be just 4-5%, just few items. In generally, the places where we are in southern India, the platinum is not, that kind of thing where they need to buy it. They generally prefer silver, but there are only few HNIs where they would want some kind of platinum towards silver. But that ratio would be very less, probably 2-3%. That's it.
Right. And I don't know if you repeated already. I'm sorry if you have, but last year I think we opened 7 stores, right?
6 showrooms, correct.
6 showrooms, yeah. So from those 6 showrooms, what kind of SSG are we expecting this year?
Will you have some numbers on that,
Based on how the other showrooms have, kind of taken off?
All these 6 showrooms, the turnover, because the last 3 showrooms opened in 9th March, 12th March, and 30th March.
Yes.
And even the 3 other showrooms are also 2 are in the third quarter. Fourth quarter. So,
right.
The estimated, the turnover for this 24-25 comes to the 6 numbers is 38 crores only.
Okay.
And the next year it will be anywhere between, it will add around 200 crores for the entire IPO store.
Okay, so just repeating what you said, for these 6 stores, last year the sales was around 38 crore. This year expecting north of 200 crore. Is that correct?
Yes. All IPO stores comes together, it will be 200 crores plus.
Right. And with your flagship store, Visakhapatnam flagship store, what kind of what kind of SSG are we expecting there this year?
Rakal Garu, can you take this up?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
With the flagship store in Visakhapatnam, what kind of SSG are we expecting there this year?
So the flagship store definitely will be targeting around 6-7%.
Right. And also, one last question. I wanted to really understand, you gave in your PPT that the jewelry exchange is, I think, 13% of your sales, right?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. So what kind of margins and how does that work? What kind of margins do we make on that? Is it higher, lower? Let's say I come and give you a gold chain worth 1 lakh and I buy something else. So what kind of margins do you guys see on that 13%?
So 13%, you meant to say the
exchange, the gold jewelry exchange.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of margins do we see on that? I mean, what do we make on that on a gross margin basis?
With reference to buying up the old gold, I mean, it can be replaced with the customer gold. The margins, we are very much transparent. Eventually, we doesn't want to make any margin out of that. And even though by operational, the margin will be around 0.25% to 0.3% on the old gold.
Okay. So, if I'm understanding this right, on that 13% that of your sale that has come because of gold exchange, what was it last year? Last year, what was the percentage of turnover gold exchange? Because I know for a fact gold exchange is doing extremely well now as gold jewelry prices have gone up. So, are we expecting the margins to contract if gold jewelry exchange increases this year?
Actually,
generally,
please carry on.
No, see, on a general basis, sir, generally, see, nowadays, it's because everybody knows gold prices, so it will be very difficult, even the prices suddenly go up, it's very difficult to have some margin there. So customer come, they would want, if they're giving 10 grams, they would want a 10 grams worth of thing. Probably whatever the little you make is, whenever there is some kind of extra 20 rupees, 30 rupees per gram, probably that's where Mr. Vettigaru was addressing, is where you can look up to 0.2 or 0.3%, but not on a macro level where you do this. Probably if we have a separate vertical or a standalone business, that's a different, but on the regular, it's more of a service-oriented thing is what we have been looking at it.
Right. But has it gone up year on year? Last year, what was your exchange as a part of your total sale?
Sir, it is last year 10%, sir, and currently it is 13%. There is a 3% marginal increment.
So if this continuously, if this financial year, it goes up to, let's say, 15 to 20%, are we going to see our gross margins come down because the sales are going up, but, your margins are coming down, right?
Sir, normally, against say, if we buy from customer 1 lakh gold, against that he normally purchases 2 to 3 lakhs.
Okay. That's what I wanted from you. Yeah. Perfect.
Yes.
So that's the average number, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because what initiatives are we taking to get our customer spending per invoice high? Right now it's around 97,000. So what are we doing to get this number high? And when you open your silver jewelry stores, are you going to bifurcate these invoice numbers and put it in the PPT? Because then it will be really confusing, because the silver jewelry sales will be very low in terms of ticket size. So I just wanted clarity in these two things.
Sir,
we provide you
Sir, we hold inventory 5% of the total stock. Accordingly, we expect also silver at lower level. Now we are shifting our focus to silver jewelry. So where you can see the real potential in the coming year.
Right, but the invoice value will be very different, right, in silver jewelry, even though the margins are up.
Yes, the value. See, when you look at the average value, definitely the value might come down. So we'll try giving two different bifurcation for the next PPT once we start this.
Yeah, and what initiatives are we taking to increase invoice spending per client in gold and silver jewelry? That's something I really want to understand from you.
Sorry, what?
What initiatives are we taking to increase customer spending per invoice? Right now we are at 97,000, right, per invoice.
Correct.
What are we doing to get it up?
So, you meant to say increase in sales is what you're telling?
Yes, increase in sales per customer. Like, what are we doing to get more money out of the customer's hand? Because obviously gold prices have gone up close to 40%, and your invoice growth is much lower than that. So I'm assuming your grammage sale has obviously come down, right, per customer. Yeah. So what I'm trying to ask you is, per customer, how are we planning to increase our invoice value even further? Because honestly, that invoice growth that you have has been pretty low compared to other players. If I'm just comparing to other branded players, So I'm just trying to understand what initiatives are we taking to increase the invoice value per customer.
So on a general basis, we try, getting a lot of other customers. We try doing these BTL activities, the door-to-door activities, where we try getting new customers because, as you know, like the price have gone up, the spending of the customer hasn't gone in that range is what we factor it. So we try getting more number of people and we try creating more number of invoices for the existing somebody who walks in. So one other thing what we are trying to say, like somebody has 1 lakh budget and the price they've gone up is 130, 140, but they have only 1 lakh. So these are the customers where we want to target and get extra these silver jewelry showrooms rolling out. If they can't afford gold, but they just have 20, 30 rupees. So we would want them, all these things to be shifted into silver jewelry sale. So yeah, so we are trying to use the increase in price and rather than just they walking out without budget, we want to turn all of the structure into silver jewelry showroom.
Understood. Perfect. No, makes complete sense. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, due to time constraint, the previous question was the last question. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Rakal Gontla for closing comments.
So, thank you, everyone. Like, it has been a great year, as I was mentioning. So, as we are very happy that all the shareholders have been there with us for quite some time, we will definitely deliver the best what we can. And as I mentioned, we are aggressively looking at expansion of silver jewelry, keeping the gold prices high. So we would want to use all the outflow who can't afford and that kind of customer base. What we identify is at least 20-30% is what they're looking towards silver jewelry. So we want to encash all that in this year. And simultaneously, as we mentioned, we'll be looking at a Visesha showroom, a premium boutique showroom in Visakhapatnam by September. And yes, we'll come up with good numbers, good set of numbers every quarter given a chance. So thank you for being there with us, and we would want to thank our customers and team and the staff who has been of a great support. Thank you all.
Thank you. On behalf of Manoj Vaibhav Gems and Jewellers Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.